Hey guys, it's Lori. If you're new here, I'm Lori. I'm 45. I have chronic pain. Um, that's what started this channel, was me getting a spinal cord stimulator for my chronic pain. It was unsuccessful, unfortunately. Um, but I don't regret getting it, because if I didn't get it, I would wonder, like, would that have helped me? And so, unfortunately, the spinal cord stimulator did not help me. I actually had it in my back for 4 years. Didn't use it at all, but it really wasn't bothering me. I just couldn't get MRIs, and you can't do certain things if you have the, implants. And so, finally, my pain management doctor suggested that we get it taken out, and then, just to get another MRI and see what my back's looking like. I have low back, I have spine, and I have pelvic pain. Anyways, this video wasn't going to be about that, but I just kind of wanted to do a little intro. And just so you know, like, I have a lot of tics. I will blink a lot. I'm nervous. I have anxiety. I will drink water. I'll chew gum. Anything to try to just get through the video. And by the way, this right here, let's talk diabetes real quick. Okay, I talked about the chronic pain. This right here, and I have other bandages, is a result of my my blood sugar being very low today. I was just standing next to my mirror in my room. It's just a skinny, tall mirror. And somehow I lost my footing and I fell into the mirror, and oh my goodness. I wasn't in pain right away, but I screamed because I was so scared that I was going to have so many different injuries. And then my son came in, my 16-year-old came in, and he helped bandage me. So this is the worst of it. There's a pretty thick thing of blood. I know it's gross. And then my wrist got it. And then this, guys, this is the patch that I use. I don't think I'll get in trouble for showing it on YouTube, but this is the patch pain management has me on for 7 days. The reason why there's tape on it is because it tends to come off. It's not very sticky. And so I try to cover them up, so that I don't have to go in public with tape everywhere. But I wear this 7 days a week, and then I replace it every 7 days. It helps me somewhat, yeah. I'm definitely in a better place now with my pain. The issue with me is I have more than one source of pain. So this patch is trying to fight all this different pain, but I'm still in pain around the clock. But not as bad as I used to. I used to be. We're going back almost 13 years, undiagnosed pain that I've been in. And then the diabetes on top of that, and then I have mental health issues, and I want to do a few more videos about that, because I want people to know that they're not alone, okay? First of all, if you're battling more than one illness, obviously mine aren't deadly. My diabetes could be if I didn't monitor it, but I have undiagnosed pain, but I'm not dying. I hate to even say that. Please, YouTube, don't flag me. I have mental health issues, which can be serious. I've been through a lot in my life. And I'm actually proud of where I'm at right now, because a lot of people probably, I don't give myself enough credit. I don't want to brag, but I've been through a lot. And I know all you warriors out there, whether you're in pain, have cancer, have any kind of autoimmune disease, there's so many illnesses out there. I just, I want to be a person that just says, you know what, keep going, do it. And that's why I'm sharing stories of my life. And sometimes people don't want to sit there and click on, a stranger's video. But I think it could be beneficial to some people to hear that I've been through so much, and here I am 13 years later. So my videos do tend to be all over the place. Sometimes I'll talk about the pain. I'm trying to keep it chronologically, but I don't, I have to do like a timeline. I think eventually I'll do a timeline of just health-wise, not like, oh, when my kids are born, but just health-wise and what happened when I was diagnosed. But I'm not dying, guys. I'm not dying. Could I from diabetes? Yes, because obviously I fell into a mirror today, and I was just standing there and I lost my footing. I mean, I wasn't walking up to it. I was literally just standing there. And somehow I just lost my footing. I fell into the mirror. And then, I mean, you wouldn't believe all the little pieces of glass that there were. I mean, you would have thought somebody ran at the mirror and had a sledgehammer. So that was quite a thing. I'm afraid to look under this. I don't think I need stitches, but yeah. And so I was on my last, I don't know if you diabetic people might know this. I'm a type 2 diabetic. This is a sensor that I use, and I have an app on my phone, and it's very convenient. Instead of using the little machine and then checking your blood with the strips, checking your fingers and sticking your fingers 3 times a day, this is much easier. You just insert it. It's good for 2 weeks. And then you have an app on your phone, and you just, like, I can show you guys right now. I really hope my blood sugar's not bad. So I have an app. It's called Libre 2. And so what I do is go in it. I'm just changing the settings so that it'll allow it. Probably can't see it. Sorry, I have bandages everywhere, guys. I'm a hot mess. So it says check glucose, and then it wants you to put the top of the phone. And then I felt it. Let's see. I'm at 76. It's a bit low, but it's also okay because I haven't eaten. Okay, so it tends to be low when I haven't eaten. But earlier it was 54. That scared me. It did, guys. It scared me. And then I forced myself to eat a whole bagel, and those bad boys have 54 grams of carbs. So I was like, this has to bring my sugar up, you know. So that was scary, but. The problem is I am not hungry in the morning. And so what's happening is I'm on the Mounjaro injection once a week for my diabetes. That's the only thing I take. I used to take a bunch of stuff. And this medication, Mounjaro, it's similar to Ozempic. Okay, everybody's hearing on TV how the celebrities want Ozempic because, you know, they find out that weight loss is a side effect. Now, in my case, yes. I'm on Mounjaro. It has one more ingredient than Ozempic, and it does have that side effect of a lower appetite. In my case, it was beneficial because I could afford to lose weight, and I did lose some weight, but I do need to be careful that my blood sugars are at a decent number, you know, because I went from 5 years of not being able to get my numbers 200 and under to finally getting something that's really helping me. But I need to be more responsible and proactive. See, this video wasn't even going to be about diabetes. It wasn't going to be about chronic pain. But since I'm already talking about these two, I'll do another video on the other thing I was going to talk about. So I talked about chronic pain. And I know I talk fast, guys. This is just my life. It's fast-paced. So I have chronic pain, okay? I have diabetes. I did have high blood pressure, but I think it's being managed because my diabetes is controlled and I lost weight, and so my body is healthier. And so I say, you know, I have like a double-edged sword, except it's a triple-edged sword because I have chronic pain, I have diabetes, and then I have mental health issues. But the mental health issues, that's a whole nother thing. I could talk for hours, guys, you know, about depression, anxiety, reasons why I have it. You know, a lot has happened in my life, a lot of loss. I've lost a lot of people, very limited family. But you know what? My kids got me through it all. And so that's the whole point of me making these videos. Even if only a couple people click on, and I'm at 9 minutes, and I understand people are going to be like, oh, why would I want to listen to her? But you know what? Even if one person listens to me, hopefully I can make you laugh too. I try to be lighthearted. Even if I help one person, you know, if one person hears me say you're not alone, if I can get through this, you can too. I mean, that's all I want. That's the kind of person I am. You know, it took me 10 years to get back on here, or 8 years, because I made some very fuzzy, terrible quality videos when I first got my stimulator implanted. And so that was 8 to 10 years ago. And then I just didn't have it in me to do videos. And now that I've been doing them, I'm starting to feel more comfortable, you know? And so I just want to keep sharing these videos. And even if nobody clicks on them, even if my kids have these one day, you know, as a diary, like, oh, mom went through that, but she overcame it. And so I'm just trying to be positive. Even with all the negative stuff that's in my life, it's very hard, guys. I know how hard chronic illness, pain, you know, back pain is bad. I'm undiagnosed. I'm undiagnosed, except for my last MRI showed arthritis in my lower back. But before that, you know, before that, I was undiagnosed, and I still am. I still have low back pain, pelvic pain, I still have spine pain. And then with the arthritis added to the low back pain, I mean, that was added to, that's an additional pain, if that even makes sense. It already hurt, but now I have this, and the pain's getting back up there, guys. Usually I go in pain management and I'm like, I'm stable. And the doctor knows if I say stable, that means she's not doing marathons. She's still in pain around the clock, but she's okay. You know, she's not in here crying, because I went in there so many times and I tried to hold back the tears, but the pain was so bad. And a lot of people know, if you're in pain management, you know that nowadays our doctors are very limited on what they can prescribe, you know, because of the FDA and because of people abusing drugs. And I say this in a lot of my videos, but I try to be understanding of that. But it's hard when you're in pain, you know. It's so hard when you're in pain and you feel like you might need something additional. So right now we're trying injections again. I had at least 30 injections 10 years ago, and none of them helped. My pain is it's almost like my pain is so deep inside, nobody can get to it. I don't know how else to explain it. So we're redoing them, and I'm on board. I'm on board, because even if anything helps me, even 10%, I'm happy. I don't know. But I got 5 trigger injections in my low back, and they didn't help, unfortunately. But I know that there's a lot more other ones, more comprehensive, that they can do, but it's up to my pain management doctor, you know, because with the insurance companies, I mean, they've paid I have very good insurance. They've paid so much for me. I think getting the spinal cord stimulator implanted was like $130,000 that my insurance paid. So anyways, I think I'm gonna just cut this short, because I am all over the place again, guys. So I talked about my pain again, and my diabetes, but I wanted to let you guys know, just please take care of yourself. Don't let this happen to you. I mean, I've never been the type of person that falls or anything, but just take care of yourself, you know? You're worth it. Especially if you have kids or people in your life. It might seem, when I come up with these videos telling you guys the shit I've been through, excuse my language, you're going to be like, how was she even surviving? Plus, I have some mental health, I have some very emotional videos if you go back on the channel. But I'm going to end this now, because it's late and I have to pick up my son from work. But I'm going to probably make another video. The mental health one is probably going to be one in its own, because there's just so much to talk about. And I just want people to know that, you know, it's okay to feel a certain way. You're not different. Even if people think you have your shit together, excuse my language, they don't know the whole thing. I don't expose everything about how I'm feeling. But here I feel like this is an outlet, and it's therapeutic. I say the same thing every time, guys. But I'm at 14 minutes. I don't know how I got there. And I'm sorry that this video wasn't going to be the one I intended to do, but it's going to be an emotional one, though. I have a lot of ideas. So, but yeah, I do try to, you know, just throw in that I have all these different illnesses in case somebody new is watching this. But stay strong. You're not alone. Guys, you're not alone. If I told you my life story, you wouldn't believe it. You're not alone. You're stronger than you think. I promise you. I promise you. You deserve help. You're not alone. And just remember that. Okay? Bye, guys.